Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking the top 10 AI tools of 2026 and we are completely transforming them into your ultimate time-saving study methodology. Look, we all know how absolutely overwhelming studying can get, but what if you could strategically deploy technology to just do the heavy lifting for you? Well, that's exactly the workflow we're going to build today.
So let's dive right into this by talking about the massive time crunch we literally all face during exam season. I mean, we've all been there, right? Surviving on sheer caffeine at 2 in the morning, staring blindly at 50 open browser tabs, just frantically trying to cram 3 months of material into a single night. Because between attending lectures, researching concepts, and piecing together those final projects, there's barely enough hours in the day to actually memorize and understand the material. But AI is fundamentally changing the way we learn. It's no longer just about searching for information, it's about processing it incredibly fast so you can get hours of your life back. To make this super actionable for you, we're going to follow a chronological exam prep workflow. We'll start with organizing your study materials, then mastering difficult concepts fast, speeding up final projects, generating custom exam questions, and finally, work smarter, not harder. Let's jump in. Think of this as your exam prep blueprint. We've got 4 clear phases: organize, comprehend, produce, and practice. These categories map out exactly which tools solve which specific problems during your study sessions. So by the end of our time together today, you're going to know exactly when and how to deploy each of these 10 tools to totally maximize your studying efficiency. Phase 1, organizing your study materials. Let's look at how we can automate the really tedious process of capturing information. Because let's face it, if your materials are a mess, your studying will be a mess. Picture a traditional lecture. You're frantically scribbling, trying to catch every single word the professor says, and suddenly you realize, wait, I completely missed the actual core concept they were trying to teach. Well, Otter AI entirely flips this script. It acts as an automatic speech-to-text recording system for your classes or workshops. By letting Otter AI handle the transcription, you can literally put your pencil down and focus 100% of your brain power on just understanding the lecture in real time. Okay, so once those lectures are perfectly captured, you need a place to put them. Imagine no longer having to hunt through 5 different chaotic desktop folders just to find the syllabus and those scattered notes from week 2. You can just dump all your transcripts straight into Notion AI, which becomes your central command hub. And it doesn't just hold text. It uses AI to create structured study plans. It automatically generates summaries of those massive lecture files and tracks your assignments effortlessly. Every single subject and project becomes perfectly managed in one incredibly intuitive space. Moving right along to phase 2, mastering difficult concepts fast. With our notes neatly organized, it is time to actually comprehend the material. This is where we bring in AI as your personal 24/7 tutor. Now, we're all familiar with ChatGPT, but the real secret to cutting your study time in half is in how you prompt it. Instead of spending hours scouring Google for explanations on complex topics like cloud computing or data structures, use ChatGPT as a personalized research assistant. Here's a pro tip for you. Instead of asking basic questions, ask it, "Teach me step by step like a mentor." Framing it exactly this way forces the AI to break incredibly dense material down into digestible, bite-sized lessons that are tailoring exactly to your learning pace. Of course, ChatGPT is great for general understanding, but we all know the absolute fear of a chatbot hallucinating fake facts, right? Especially when you're working on a strict research project that demands proper citations. Well, Perplexity AI solves this problem completely. Think of it as the ultimate hybrid between Google and ChatGPT. Unlike standard chatbots, Perplexity explicitly provides reliable, verifiable sources and references for every single answer it gives you. It makes sure your research is rock solid, academically sound, and safe from academic penalties. And hey, for the programming students out there, we absolutely have to talk about GitHub Copilot. Because honestly, nothing drains your exam prep time quite like spending 3 solid hours looking for a single missing semicolon. Copilot acts as an AI coding partner directly inside your workspace. It suggests code, it actively detects errors, and explains complex programming concepts for languages like Python, Java, JavaScript, and C++. It's literally like having a senior developer looking over your shoulder, helping you troubleshoot faster so you can just get back to studying. Phase 3, speeding up final projects. Often, those mandatory essays and presentations take so much valuable time away from your core exam studying. So this phase focuses on fast-tracking those deliverables. Whenever you're submitting a major report, an essay, or even just an important email to a professor, a single typo can totally derail your credibility. Grammarly AI is your instant, tireless proofreader. It guarantees your grammar, spelling, sentence structure, and clarity are absolutely flawless. But more importantly, it checks your professional tone, ensuring your writing is polished instantly. It takes all that tedious manual proofreading entirely out of the equation. Now, what about the visual deliverables? Please do not wrestle with text box alignments and color palettes for 2 hours when you should be studying. You can simply type your idea into Canva AI. You seriously no longer need graphic design skills to get a top grade on a final year project poster or an infographic. Canva AI automatically generates beautiful, professional designs, everything from presentation slides to resumes, in minutes, letting you focus strictly on the academic content. But if you want to save an unbelievable amount of time on slide decks specifically, Gamma AI takes this to a whole new level. If you type a simple prompt like, create a presentation on artificial intelligence in healthcare, Gamma literally builds the entire presentation in seconds. We are talking perfectly formatted slides, written content, and a professional design layout. Obviously, you still need to review and tweak the material, but it gives you a massive time-saving head start for your seminars. And if your final project happens to involve any kind of video or audio production, 11 Labs is completely essential. You can finally say goodbye to doing 15 awkward voice recording takes in your closet, trying to get perfect audio without background noise. 11 Labs instantly converts your written text into highly realistic, natural-sounding human voiceovers. It gives you professional-grade audio production without any of the headache. All right, Phase 4, generating custom exam questions. This might be the most underrated AI tool for students right now to facilitate the ultimate practice test. Google Notebook LM is just an absolute hidden gem that transforms static reading into powerful active recall. Here is a highly actionable 3-step workflow for you. Step 1, upload your dense study materials, even something as heavy as a 100-page PDF or a massive research paper. Step 2, ask the AI to summarize specific chapters to quickly check your baseline understanding. Step 3, prompt the AI to generate custom exam questions based strictly on the document you uploaded. By following those exact steps, you turn any massive, intimidating document into a highly interactive, customized practice exam. It makes your learning infinitely faster and smarter.
And finally, Phase 5, work smarter, not harder. Let's wrap up this explainer by talking about the core philosophy behind this workflow. AI tools are assistants, not replacements for learning. That right there is the golden rule. The entire goal of this workflow is to use AI to learn faster, improve your productivity, and save valuable time. But you must always verify the information these tools provide, and ultimately, you still have to develop your own deep understanding of the material. Use the tools to handle the busy work and the structuring, so your brain actually has the energy left to do the critical thinking. Students who learn how to effectively wield AI today are going to have a massive advantage, not just in their exams next week, but in their entire careers. You've got the blueprint now, from organizing with Otter and Notion, to comprehending with ChatGPT and Perplexity, to producing with Gamma and practicing with Notebook LM. Mastering this workflow leaves us with really just one question. Are you going to keep studying the hard way? Or which of these AI tools will you integrate into your workflow first to conquer your next exam? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Now go crush those exams.